Hello, Virgos. Hello, Virgo. I don't know why I said it like that. That to me makes it feel like someone is seeing you and this is how they feel about you. Well, hello, Virgo. Someone is impressed. I swear, I don't even know where it came from. I wasn't even trying to say it that way. Someone is impressed by you, Virgo. Can I tell y'all that? Someone is impressed by you. Virgo, thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you guys are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Virgo, I want to take my time with this so you know what that means. It's going to be a long one. I'm going to go ahead and start with some oracles, and then we're going to get probably some more oracles, and then we're going to get into the tarot. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Let's see what this is all about. Let's see what's coming out here for you, Virgo. All right. Let's get it. This is for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? Oh, Virgo. Ooh. Do you guys realize that crows eat worms? Crows eat worms. A snake. A big worm. Crows eat worms. Now, why is that coming out? And that's the first card that came out. Let me tell you how you are at an advantage with this card. First of all, you had 2 + 2, which is 4, and it's an ace. It is an ace. And this is letting me know that if you guys have been experiencing a lack of stability for whatever reason, that's going to change for you. Now, it could be because of some kind of jealousy, some kind of resistance, some kind of betrayal, some type of toxicity you were experiencing. And of course, this can come from anybody. Anybody. It can come from the home. 2 + 2 is 4. It can come out of the house. In your relationships here with the 7. Or anybody, because the 7th house deals with interpersonal relationships. It can come from anybody. And so now, whatever it is that you've experienced is going to be a distant memory. Look. Memory. That's going to be something that you remember. Whatever problem that you have is going to be resolved. Now, I would like to say that for those who are in committed relationships, it's been a little messy. It has been messy. Okay? Because whoever has been stepping out on the marriage or stepping out on the connection, somebody knew about it. Like, let's just say you were the person who's just been fine, right? Like Virgos, you're just like, I've been loving my person. I've been loving on them. But you knew that something was up. Why? It says because you saw it, right? You observed it. You knew. You had the intuitive powers. You knew that you were dealing with someone that was deceitful. You can see it from a mile away because crows can see. Up in the air, you're getting a different perspective, whether it's your own intuition or someone else's, right? Now we're going to go ahead. We're going to keep going. We're going to see what else is going to come out here for you, Virgo. Neptune. Oh my gosh. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces or a Gemini. It literally says enlightenment. We just said it. We just said if there's something that you didn't know, right? If there was certain types of deceit, you already knew, you found out about it. There's going to be enlightenment and you're going to do something about it, right? Because the crow do what? The crow eats the worm. In a proverbial way, we're saying someone's getting eaten. Okay. You're not the one that's getting ate. That sounds weird, but you get what I'm saying. Okay. Just based on what I'm looking at. Here with Neptune, there has been a lot of delusions in relationships. There's been a lot of lies and deceit. That's what Neptune brings. And that's all around you for some odd reason. Especially in love. Got the lovers here. And some of you Virgos, look at this. Oh my God, look at this. Especially if you've been married, if you are in committed relationships. This even talks about psychic abilities. You can't pretend that you don't know, because yes, you do. That's how you're able to move. This is how you're able to get above ground, right? You get above ground in order to reposition yourself. That's how you're able to stable out, because of your psychic abilities, because of your intuitiveness, whether it's through dreams or however the universe decides to enlighten you. You are no longer living in a fantasy, though, because for some of you, you've been stuck on something that hasn't been real. You've been believing things that haven't been true. Maybe it's even about your abilities to do things. You've believed the lie. And so the universe is like, I got to come in here. I got to do something about that. This is the reason why it says something will change. There will be a resolve here. Let's keep going. What does Virgo need to know? The World card, Saturn, and let it be. You could be dealing with someone whose birthday is in the wintertime. Whose birthday is in the wintertime? Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries a little bit, right? Maybe Sagittarius. You're about to let something go because something has grown cold. That means there is no warmth here. There is no love here. And of course, you guys already know that can happen with anybody. That can happen with anyone. Something is over. 8, Saturn comes in and do what? Saturn comes in and, it is the daddy, basically, that creates some type of structure, especially if there's been a lack of discipline, whether it's with you or your person. And Saturn is always considered spousal energy. For a lot of you, this is coming from spouse or someone that you've been with for a long time. Saturn is longevity. Okay. Now, we are going to get to your work and career, that type of thing in a minute. 10th house. This is 10 here. This is letting me know that there's about to be, wow. 4th house or 4 talks about stability. 10th talks about your status, your fame, your reputation, something really good that's about to happen here when it comes down to work and career. 8 says changes, though. Changes must be made. You must be prepared to change, whether you like it or not. Okay, because you've been stuck with this winter. It freezes things. Okay. World talks about success, a closing of a chapter. That is what this is basically saying. Let's go ahead. Let's get the last card. This is for Virgo. And I'm going to describe somebody to you. It came out anyway. Stop it. Let's get a new one. Let's get a new one. All right. There's too many cards here for us to be saying the same one. This is for Virgo. Remember that last one here, though, said what? Let it be. World card, let it be. Something's going to close. A chapter is going to close here. Oh, storm. Oh, my gosh. And then you had hummingbird. Enjoyment. Be present. Goodness. Sweet goodness. Nectar. Lifting out of negativity. 8, 8. A sudden, unexpected end. Liberation. A breakdown or breakthrough. Let it be, because you and someone do not believe in the same thing. Okay. This is also talking about family, family values, family structure, and what? Marriage, tradition. That's why I said this reading is mostly speaking for those who have been in long term. That's just what this reading is about. Now, on the flip side, this is going to be for those who will be going into something more stable, but we're going to get to that in a minute. I know you can't see it with this, but because the storm was here, that means that something will be ending with somebody. Okay. And it definitely has something to do with family, especially if you have family by family with someone. Okay. If a tradition means, a traditional home, there's something that's going to be changing. Let's go ahead. Let's get your astrological cards, and then we're going to be given some descriptions here. This is for Virgo. Thank you. Some of you are definitely dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water signs everywhere in this reading. There it is again. Endings, transformation. 888. House 8 is Scorpio. And then you have mutable moon. Nothing is set in stone. You're going to have to stay flexible at this time because there's unstable situations. This is definitely making me believe this is more so, again, if you are sharing a home with somebody, okay, home, Cancer, there it is again, okay, Cancer home here with 4. If you're sharing a home with someone, all right, I see very unstable energy inside the house. And this is why I'm saying now I will say outside of marriage structure, this could also be for those who just have an unstable home right now. Maybe you don't have a place, a place to live, or there's someone in your home or something about your home that's going to change. Now, we're not talking about marriage. We're talking about you. There's something about your home life that may be seeming unstable right now. Now, I like the fact that the Scorpio energy, all of these 8s is saying, yeah, there's about to be a change, and it's going to be a successful change because the world is coming out. But a lot of you don't know how, because it says it's not set in stone. You're not really quite sure how you're going to get to the place of stability. Not yet. You don't know where you're going. You don't know when. You only got to have faith here. Okay. So that's what I'm saying here. But there's something here in the future that makes me feel like there's going to be some of you guys may have experienced some type of, domestic situation, because Scorpio could also be in the house of, you guys get what I'm saying. I got to be careful when I'm on YouTube. But this could be a little violent. And Saturn is the daddy, right? Saturn is authority. Authority, someone trying to have authority over you, right? And then things get a little violent. And that could be very unexpected depending on what the person says, because there's a lot of miscommunication here. There's a lot of violent talk in this reading. There is problems with money. Fighting over money. That can happen with family, that can happen with friends, that can happen with lovers, but fighting over money. Why? Because 8th house deals with other people's money. Sometimes inheritances. What I'm supposed to get versus what you're supposed to get. And somebody wants a larger share than what they're supposed to have. Nothing is set in stone. There are some things that are just up in the air right now. Now, again, we keep seeing things dealing with home and family, that type of stuff. There are some insecurities in that area. Okay, so let me see the type of person I'm seeing as far as describing. I'm not seeing it yet. I thought I was going to be able to. I saw it earlier for Sagittarius. I saw it right away. But for you, I don't know. There's a bit of a mystery here, which is interesting because you got Neptune. So it seems like there's something behind the scenes. Like, sometimes the destruction happens and you don't even know why it's happening, right? It's not as upfront in your face. And I do feel like there's some underhandedness, which is what we saw with a snake, someone slithering in here trying to do something. Or someone on the outside doing things, okay, to try to cause some type of calamity or destruction to your marriage. to you or whatever, right? So it's like I can't see the person. I will though. That is for sure. Let me go ahead. Let me finish. Let me go ahead and finish pulling, and we'll get to everything we need to see in a minute. This is for Virgo. You guys already know whatever is in reverse is in reverse. Whatever is upright is upright. We read in reverse just to see what you guys need to know, but we really know that it is upright, even when it's not good. Okay. This is for Virgo. You guys have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Makes so much sense because the Page of Pentacles, regardless if it's upright or reverse, talks about what? A little bit of something. Just a little bit. And that's not enough. That's not enough. See, the destruction has come in for some of you in ways of money. Page of Pentacles is a little bit of something. Just a little bit of something. And that could have been a reason why there was endings or destructions and stuff like that that may have happened to you. For some of you, this is even kids. Maybe I stopped talking to children because the pages are always talks about kids too, right? Or it's been because of children. Maybe there was a child born outside of wedlock or out of some type of connection. That could have happened, right? I also see you kind of like blaming yourself for being foolish to believe something, right? And that's a part of the Neptune. Like, why did I do that? Why was I believing? You go like, what were we doing, right? It's almost like you come out of this fog and you're kind of like, what the hell was that? Like you're seeing the smoke, further down the block now. Now that you have completely driven past that, and you're like, I was going through that. Yeah, you were. You were. But there is this thing where you kind of feel like you feel foolish for believing something or someone or something like that. That's what I see. And for a lot of you, again, this has caused you guys not to be as taking action. It's almost like you didn't do something because of some type of fog. Because the Page of Pentacles is really about knowledge and being able to plant a seed. You weren't even, you made no progress. This whole time, you weren't even making progress in something. You've been with somebody for a whole 2 or 3 years and there was no progress in that. You've been working for a job for the past, 5 years? No progression. They didn't promote you. And I'm saying that that's what you've been feeling because that's not what I see, by the way. But that's what you've been feeling. There's been no progression. And you've been really moody. You've been in your feelings because something has not worked out the way that you want to. And you feel you feel a little taken. I don't know how else to put it. Okay, just based off of that. There is water everywhere in this damn reading. I don't know who this is, but there's water everywhere in your damn reading. Okay? Because this even too, in order for there to be ice, there's water. And if water is there and it is frozen, that means something has happened. Someone turned cold on you or you turn cold on somebody. Water is considered to be people. So there's people who are not even in your life right now. People that you used to talk to, you don't talk to anymore. Somebody that you saw at a holiday 2 years ago blocked you somewhere on Facebook. I don't have Facebook, by the way, so that can't happen to me. I'm always the blocker. I'm gonna block you first. Don't think you're gonna block me. I'm gonna block you first, okay? Here it is again. Moon, Pisces. Keep coming out. Yeah, it's got a lot of damn water here. What the hell is up with that? Now, we already know there's an eclipse that actually happened in Virgo, which is the opposite of Pisces. So I really do feel like, okay, there's something. Okay, remember, this is we're in the upright, right? I'm just saying what has been happening. There is a seed happening, but I'm not really sure what that can be. So I have to keep pulling the seed, right? Because obviously the eclipse has started something. It started something here, especially if there were blocks. This came up in the upright, by the way. This is, again, which is crazy because the moon talks about things that are hidden and deception, and Neptune does too. But it also brings on confusion and uncertainty. That's why I kept saying a fog. And for a lot of you, don't even know what the hell is going on. You will, or why things have been happening, or why things are improving. That's one thing that you have to say, because the next card is a world card, which talks about success. So for some of you, you didn't know what was going on. And your feelings here too. We got to talk about that moon, because we see it here with the Cancer and we see it with moon. There's a lot of insecurity here. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I saw something. I see somebody trying to come through. Hold on. I don't know who that was, but I see somebody. Again, I don't know if it's a water sign, though. I don't know. I don't know if this person is a water sign. All I see that this person is not talking to you. You're not talking to them. That's what I'm seeing. Two of Pentacles. This is hitting the success card. Oh, yeah, now I see. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Oh, your money is going to be on point. Some of you are going to be training or going back to school or starting your own business. Again, planting a seed, because you don't have money coming in just one area. You got money coming in different areas. I see for some of you, this is going to be 3 different places. One is going to be your job. One could be another job, but maybe it's some other area that you're making money. This could be through a lover. That's another. I'm telling you, it's money here that I see. Some of you guys have some charities, because I don't know, there could be some type of spiritual work. Spiritual work, okay. Where you could be making money, especially if you start off. I see some of you guys could be studying in an area. Some of you are definitely entrepreneurs here with the Nine of Pentacles. But it's kind of up in the air, because the Two of Pentacles is like, again, like I said before, how should I start this? How should I begin? Nothing is really set in stone. But you're getting there. That's what's so interesting about that. It's like you're definitely going to get the type of wealth that you need, because I see a lot of self-sufficiency in this reading. But it's like maybe timing is a thing, because I kind of see that you're kind of like trying to figure out, okay, like I got to see how I'm going to be able to juggle all of this, or like, am I going to be able to get out of work in time to get to class? Because that's what I had to do. I had to try to figure all of that. Maybe it's a travel thing. Maybe it's a child thing, right? Like, okay, I got child care. Will I be able to put my baby in child care in order for me to go, So I definitely see some things are up in the air, depending on what it is that you're trying to achieve. But I see you achieving it because the Nine of Pentacles is here. Okay. So I definitely see it, but it just depends on how you do it. But you got the intellect. You're going to figure it out. That I do see. Now, according to your reading here, Virgo, you are not now some of y'all, but according to your reading, you're not the one who had the secret. There's a Scorpio again. I keep seeing water. Some of you guys were dating someone at a distance, and they made y'all believe that this was something that it was not. Okay. You were supposed to go and visit them, or they were supposed to come and visit you. And for some odd reason, they canceled. That didn't happen. They came up with some type of excuse why that wasn't going to work. And you're like sitting there like, what? But it's not like you didn't know. You knew something was up, because this person was very inconsistent. Some of y'all are experiencing that with a person who lives in your city right now. They live like 2 blocks away. And you're like, what's going on? Okay. You have some decisions to make if you want to even continue dealing with this person. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. Ooh, World card. Now that came in reverse, and the Three of Swords came in reverse, which is good. I do feel like, let me just tell you, maybe some of you guys are trying to decide if you should, like maybe you do have 2 jobs, right? And you're going to let one go, or one, you don't have to work 2, because again, there's one that's bringing in enough money for you, because even here at the bottom of the deck, it says sweetness, goodness, right? So and this is 2 plus 4 is 6. So for some of you, you don't, if you've been having to work multiple jobs, a lot of you are not going to have to work multiple jobs anymore. Like there's going to be one particular job that's going to be bringing enough money in for you to feel more stable and secure. That's what I'm saying. Okay. There is somebody who wants to get out of a marriage or a connection and the other person is refusing. And baby, I'm telling you, it is causing havoc. This could be happening in the court system, court law, the courtroom, or this could be happening in the house because somebody is refusing. They're like, I'm not letting you go. And I told you, I saw earlier where there, and somebody said, who was that? Anointed hand. What was the initial of it? DB. Okay. Where there is someone who is trying to have authority over you and they refuse to let you go. And this could be someone who isn't your spouse. This could be somebody who is the side. That could be you or your person. Your person could be dealing with somebody who don't want to let them go, and now they're causing havoc in your damn life. Okay? Just telling you. But remember, the world card is in the upright, which means, of course, like we saw earlier with the world card, things are definitely going to end in your favor regardless. And there's going to be a lot of healing on the horizon, especially with this 3 of Swords in the reverse. So no more, pain, whatever you've been experiencing, heartbreak, just disappointment, especially if it's been in love relationships. A lot of you, from what I'm seeing, it's definitely been dealing with money, because we have, like I said, we have the 8th house and the 2 plus 4 is 6. But then again, it's also been dealing with relationships because it's been dealing with home and family. Any type of relationships, you have been let down. There have been people who have let you down, and some things you don't want to let go. Now, see, we go back to the memories and it's like, let go. And it's like, I don't want to let it go. Like, this is what they did to me. But that's the only way that you're going to be happy, if you're letting go what someone did. We're not saying that you have to forget and be able to and act like a fool, right? No one is saying that you're foolish for letting go. But I don't see that what has occurred with you and someone is beneficial for you. I just don't see it, because some of you guys are ruminating on things and ruminating on things and ruminating on things. And it is not helping you. And let me tell you why. Because here, what was this card? It says, this is the hummingbird going to the sweet nectar, right? And what does it say? You are being lifted out of negativity. That's what you've been sitting in because of somebody's secrets. And now you've been enlightened. Now you have the strength to move on and come across someone who will love you. But it will be a step-by-step process. This is not going to be something that's going to happen overnight. Some of you have little babies that are literally, in their first step program, right? You got little kids. You thought that you were going to be with someone this was a love of a lifetime. This is someone that you're going to be with forever. And they had so much pride and ego, and they let you down because they were always trying to be in control. And this wasn't even the type of person who would even let you know, plans. I'll let you know when I know, right? And they'll call you the night before to tell you, oh yeah, let's do something, right? This is the type of energy that I'm kind of seeing from this person too. There's always some type of like unstable energy that you've been sitting in with somebody. A lot of miscommunication, like I said before. I don't know if it's miscommunication or if it's intentional, right? Because this is the type of person to make you feel like what you're saying isn't right. Even though you have the text message, you're like, you said this and this. No, that's not what I said. This is the type of person that I see that you guys have been dealing with. Why? Because Leo keeps staring me in the face. And this person is constantly resisting you, constantly doing this whole power struggle with you. And I don't care if it was a child. I don't care if it was someone you were married with or whoever. This is what I'm saying. This is a whole bunch of lip service in order to keep you where you have been with them. This is why I started off with the Page of Pentacles. They're only giving you a little bit. Let's start off. Let's just go head to head with what this reading is all about. I'm only going to give you a little bit. A little bit in love, a little bit of relationship, a little bit of money, and that has a play on your self-esteem. The moon is the body, it's the emotional body. This is why you are up and down. 1 minute you're okay, the next minute you're not. This is the reason why the World card, you don't feel successful. Because you have not been able to see things clearly. Neptune moon. But Saturn has been trying to control things with you. You use that energy because you haven't created boundaries. That was you. Wow. I already saw it. I didn't say it though, because I don't want to be the bad guy. Because Saturn says you create the structure and discipline. The only reason why they did what they did was because you did not implement that. That's why. And they know it because I asked for them when that card came out. And I was like, damn, this kind of sucks. They know you lack the discipline. They know you're going to pick up that phone. They already know that you're going to do what they ask you to do. They already know. The only thing they have to do is just tell you. Lip service. Page of Pentacles. And here you are just being so generous. Oh, be that generous Virgo. Oh, I'll just give you whatever you want. Cancer, want love. I'll give you whatever you want. But the thing is, it hasn't been reciprocated. So this is why I said here with this whole no, let it be. I think you need to be paying attention to the first word. No. That's when you get your personal power back. That's how you actually use that whole strength card, with you gaining your personal power back by telling someone no, that they're not going to be able to run over you. But it always happens because the emotions and the heart is involved. You can run somebody, if it's somebody that you don't know. One thing about Virgos and Taurus that I know for a fact, baby, you need to clear the room, because they ain't gonna have no problems with getting you up out of there if they don't know you. But if it's somebody that you do know, it is the worst thing in the world. It'll be like that account in the Bible where they had to pull Lot. The angels had to pull Lot out of the damn city, literally. Had him by his damn neck. Like, we need to get up out of here. The place is burning. That's what happens with Virgos. When their heart is involved with someone and it's burning down, because you are in expectation of everything being good and sweet when the other person is not seeing it that way. You have to give them a chance to be able to prove something to you. That is how it works. If they want to keep this going, they'll have to prove it to you. Period. Right? Now, last card here. Let's see what's coming out here for Virgo. Spirit world wants you guys to know. One card, please. This is for Virgo. Okay. Ooh! My goodness. I said one card, baby, and it came out beautifully. You have a new beginning. A clean slate. A zero. Number 1, 0. What does it say? You're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. There is no need to have any fear, as your guardian angels, yours in particular, will walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer to the world. And if you will just free yourself from that which holds you back, new opportunities will present themselves to you if and only if, hold on, you truly believe. That's what it says. Get rid of that programming, and you've programmed yourself too, and then you're going to start seeing a different world. Virgo, I love you guys. I love you. Someone said it. I love you guys with all my heart. If you are interested in a personal reading, all the information is down below in the description box. It is right up under the title. You're going to see the see more, and then it's going to collapse, and then it will give you the pricings and all that other stuff. Virgo, I love you. I'll see you later. Bye.